Alright everyone, we've come pretty far along in this game, so welcome back to more Trails from Zero. We're currently at the intermission half of this game, and we're about to finish the second half, I believe. So if anything else, I hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for all love and support. And let's finish this one so we can make it on to Chapter 4. Alright all, welcome back again. I believe now is our time to head over to the Bracer Guild, so let's make our way there. That's the fish one.
失礼します。あら。あらまあ。誰かと思えば支援課の坊やたちじゃない。いらっしゃい。ようこそブレイスターギルドへ。こんにちは。ミシェルさん。
突然訪問してすみません。
あなたたちが訪ねてくるなんて珍しいこともあるものね。でもいいの？何でもルバーチェとトラブルを起こしたんですって？
やっぱりそちらにも伝わっていましたか。一応それに関してはケリがついたんですけど。
ロイド、どうしてこのおじさん女の人みたいな喋り方なの？キーヤちゃん。
すみません、まだ子供なもので。
いいことを子猫ちゃん。人には人それぞれのスタイルというものがあるの。私にとってこの喋り方が一番合っているスタイルなわけ。あなたが着ているその服があなたに似合ってるみたいにね。
おお、なるほど。キーヤもおじさんの喋り方可愛くていいと思うよ。
あら、見どころあるじゃない。それはともかくミシェルって呼んでちょうだい。
うん、ミシェル。
いいわね、この子。あなたたちの知り合いかしら？
はい、実はこの子について遊撃士協会に相談したいことがあるんです。
あれ？お客さん？ロイドくんたち。
やあ、エステル、ヨシア。
この間はどうも。
珍しいね、ギルドに来てくれるなんて。
ひょっとして私たちに会いに来てくれたの？あれ、その子は。すっごく可愛い子ね。どうしたの？ロイドくんたちの知り合い？
ああ、キーヤって言うんだけど。
お姉ちゃん、髪がぴょんぴょんしてるね。もしかして遊撃士の人？うん、私はエステル。こっちのお兄さんはヨシア。そっか、キーヤちゃんって言うんだ。よろしくね。
速攻で馴染んだな。
エステルは子供に懐かれやすいタイプだけど、それにしても人懐っこい子みたいだね。
それは折り紙付きですね。
それでその子について何か相談があるそうだけど、どうする？2階で聞かせてもらおうかしら。
はい、差し支えなければ。
あれ、そういう話なの？
何か事情があるみたいだね。
そんなことが。
この1週間、裏通りの空気が少し緊張した感じだったけど。
やれやれ、そんな顛末になってたとはね。
警察としてはルバーチェ側の言い分を一応認める方針になりました。できればギルドの方にもそれを踏まえていただけるとありがたいんですが。
ま、仕方ないわね。こちらは部外者だったわけだし。それにしてもシュバルツオークションに潜入捜査を敢行するなんてやるじゃない。見直したわよ。
そうですか。
私たちだって何とか調べようとしてたのに。しかも招待カードを渡したのがレンだったなんて。まったくあの子ったら私たちにくれればいいのに。
まあそれは仕方ないよ。僕たちにはまだ会えない事情があるわけだし。
それはそうだけど。
結果的に君たちから聞いた話を横取りした形になっちゃったな。ごめん。連絡くらいすればよかった。
そっちの方は気にしてないわ。ロイド君たちも頑張ったみたいだし、あの子のことが気になるだけだから。でも確かに問題はキーヤちゃんか。
察するにその子の素性を当たってみてほしいわけね。遊撃士協会の情報網を使って。
はい、まさにそれをお願いに来ました。その依頼料もなんとか用意できると思います。
ああ、必要ないわ。こういった案件についてはうちはタダでやらせてもらってるの。早速各地の支部に問い合わせてそれっぽい情報を当たってみるわね。
ありがとうございます。
なんだか随分とあっさり引き受けてくださるんですね。まあこの手の話についてはうちは即断即決がモットーだから。
ちなみにこういう案件の費用は各種の基金や寄付が当てられるんだ。だから遠慮することはないよ。
なるほど。
まさに民間人を助けるための制度があるわけですね。
結果が出るまでちょっと時間はかかるけど、まあ1週間くらいでそちらに連絡できると思うわ。
十分です。どうかよろしくお願いします。
そうだ、なんだったらうちでキーヤちゃんを預かる？一応基金から保護対象者の生活費なんかも出るんだけど。
そうだね。安全のことを考えるならそれもありかもしれないよ。いざとなればクロスベル以外の安全な避難先も手配できるし。
でもそれは。どうしたのロイド？お腹痛くなっちゃった？
いや、そうだな。この子がクロスペル以外の出身である可能性は高そうだし、何よりも安全のことを考えたら。
ロイド。キーヤちゃん、しばらく私たちと一緒に暮らさないかって話なんだけど。エステルたちと？それじゃあエステルたちもあのビルに引っ越してくるの？キーヤちゃんがこっちに引っ越してくる感じかな。ロイドたちも一緒に？それはちょっと無理かな。でもそんなには離れてないし、会おうと思えばすぐに会えるわよ。絶対に嫌だ。
キーヤ。
だってロイドたちと離れるなんて嫌だもん。エリーだってティオだってランディだってザイトだって課長だっているし。キーヤ、絶対に行かない。キーヤちゃん。そっか。
振られちゃったね。
あらら、エステルちゃんが子供に振られるなんて何気にショック受けちゃってる？受けてないってば。でもちょっとショックかも。別にエステルのことは嫌いじゃないけど、でも嫌なもんは嫌なんだもん。ごめんごめん。
私が無神経だったわ。ロイド君たちいいな、こんなに好かれちゃってて。
なんでかわからないんだけどね。この子の知り合いに似ている可能性はありそうなんだけど、その割には何も思い出せないみたいなんだよな。
それなんだけど、身元の確認についてはミシェルさんに頼むとして、記憶喪失の方は専門家に相談しなくてもいいのかい？
専門家というと？
キーヤちゃんの記憶喪失が心や精神の問題と仮定するなら、この場合専門家といったら七葉協会の人たちだと思うけど。
確かに。七葉協会？
そうね。クロスベルでは近代医療が発達してるけど、心の分野に関してはまだまだ教会の専門家の方が詳しいかもしれないよね。
確かに。私たちもいろいろと助けてもらったくらいだし。
へえ、そうなのか。
主に僕の方がいろいろと助けてもらったんだ。その人ほどの使い手がクロスベル大聖堂にいるかはちょっとわからないけど、一度相談してみたらどうだい？
わかった。貴重なアドバイスありがとう。なあキーヤ、この後町外れにある教会に行きたいんだけど、いいかな？
いいよ。教会って女神様にお祈りするところだよね。それじゃあレッツゴー。
ほんと元気な子ね。
Wow. All that, and she still wants to stay with us. I really appreciate that kind of loyalty, especially for this girl. But then again, like I said before, she might have imprinted on Lloyd. And then once she got to know Lloyd and the whole family, I call them a family now, they may as well be, she doesn't want to leave them. And who can blame her? Alright, we're supposed to go to the cathedral, right? So, residential. I was like, wait, I checked that already. Okay. Hold on a second, let's super save for a bit. Alright.
ああ、クロスペル大聖堂だよ。当然キーヤもどこかの教会に礼拝には行ってるはずだけど。
普通の町にある礼拝堂はここまで大きくないと思うし、キーヤちゃんの記憶を取り戻すきっかけにはならなさそうね。
みたいだな。まあいいや。まずは知り合いの人に相談してみるよ。昔お世話になった日曜学校の先生がいるんだけど。
あら、それってシスターのマーブル先生かしら？
なあ、そうだけど。そっか。エリーも当然ここの日曜学校に行ってたんだよな。お互い違う授業日だったから会ったことはなかったけど。
そうね、私はその後留学もしちゃってるし、小さな頃に会っていたらもう少し進展があったのかしら。なんでもない。それよりマーブル先生なら間違いないと思うわ。早速聖堂の中にある日曜学校を訪ねてみましょう。
Alright, well, I guess we better check it out. Now, is it him or the other room? Welcome to Crossbar Cathedral, you three. Oh, a beard. Hey, can I touch it a little bit? It looks so fluffy. Hey, Kia. We're terribly sorry, Archbishop. She's still learning to mind her manners. You needn't be sorry. Few things in life can best seeing children so full of life. Oh, Adios bless this child. Or maybe Sister Hatina. Is something bothering you? Feel free to consult the Archbishop or Sister Marble at your leisure. Both have been active in the Septian Church for a long time, so I'm sure they can offer some helpful advice. So, she might be here, or... Oh, yep, she's in the other door. The week after the anniversary festival has been as peaceful as could be. However, some citizens still feel anxious and come here to find relief through prayer. Did something happen? Alright, Sister Marble, let's see, are you here? Please tell me you're here. That is not you, Sister Marble. Are you... I would never have guessed that. I forgot about this place.
あら、ロイド。それにエリー。
こんにちは、マーブル先生。
お忙しいところをすみません。
いいのですよ。ちょうど休み時間でしたし。そういえばあなた方は同じ職場の同僚という話でしたね。そうして一緒にいるのを見ると、とても感慨深いものがありますね。
そういうものでしょうか。
それでどうしました？今日は礼拝に？それともお墓参りですか？
いえ、それが。
ねえねえロイド、この人がシスターさん？
あら、その子は？
実はこの子に関することで相談したいことがありまして。
そうですか、そんなことが。おお、エイドスよ。迷える子羊に光と幸いあれ。そしてこの者たちを出会わせた導きに感謝いたします。
マーブル先生。
確かに出会えたのはエイドスの導きかもしれません。
ほえ。
とりあえずこの子の記憶喪失についての相談をしに来たのですね。何でも名前以外のことは全く覚えていないとか。
ええ、そうなんです。
頑張って思い出そうとしてるんだけど、全然ダメみたい。
そう、いい子ですね。確かに教会には心と精神の領域に関する知識と技術が伝わっています。そして記憶喪失に関する対症療法も。
それじゃあ
この子の記憶を取り戻せるんですか？
確実ではありませんが、試してみる価値はあるでしょう。時間もないことですし、すぐに試してしまいましょうか。
もしかして先生がやってくれるんですか？
ええ、私も一応いくつかの技を収めています。心と精神に関する教会に伝わる砲術を。
砲術？
教会の聖職者に伝わっている祈りと秘跡に関する技ですね。
ええ、本来ならばそれに特化した専門組織があるのですが、あいにくクロスベルにはその専門家が来ることが少ないのです。
専門家ですか？
大きな声では言えませんが、教会の中にもいろいろとあるのです。その組織は風聖省と呼ばれる機関に所属しているのですが、この大聖堂を任されているエラルダ大司教は、そのためそうした専門家がクロスベルに来る機会が少なくて。
なんだかいろいろと難しい事情があるんですね。
風聖省に所属する組織、 つまり聖杯騎士団ですね。エラルダ大司教が天霊将寄りの有力者であることは聞いていましたが、そんな事情があったなんて。
さすがエリーはそのあたりにも詳しいですね。ただ私が使える砲術も彼らの使うものと変わりはありません。試してみる価値はあると思います。
わかりました。よろしくお願いします。どこかに移動した方がいいんでしょうか？
いえ、この場で問題ありません。キーヤさんと言いましたね。こちらに来ていただけますか？はーい。目を閉じてゆっくりと深呼吸をしてみてください。いいですよ。それではエイドスの名において性別されし七曜ここにあり。
これが砲術。
空の金曜、式の銀曜、その融合をもって失われしかけらのありかをかの者に指し示したまえ。
キア、
大丈夫、心配いりません。どうですか？何か思い出してきませんか？
なんかね、暗くてでっかい場所が頭の中に浮かんできた。上の方がぼんやり光ってて綺麗だけど、ちょっと怖い感じ。
暗くてでっかい場所？
どこのことかしら？
その光景以外に思い出したことは？ご家族のこととか、住んでいた家のこととか。
そっちは全然。
そうですか。
マーブル先生。
どうやら砲術ではここまでが限界のようです。心理的なアプローチから引き出せる記憶はここまで。ひょっとしたら何か神経系に関する問題があるのかもしれません。
神経系の問題？
どういうことですか？
端的に言うと脳の神経に関する問題です。何らかの原因で記憶に関する神経の伝達が阻害されてしまっている。その可能性がありますね。
そんな、それってなんとかならないんですか？
そうですね。教会に伝わっている砲術は心と精神に関する領域。ひょっとしたらこの問題は近代医療の方が向いているのかもしれません。
近代医療ということは？
聖ウルスラ医科大学です。これまで近代医療では心と精神に関する分野の研究は不十分とされていましたが、数年前あそこでは神経科という部門が立ち上げられ、優秀な研究者もいると聞いています。そちらに相談したら教会とは違ったアプローチが期待できるかもしれません。
神経科ですか？あれ、どこかで聞いたような。
ねえロイド、相談に行ってみた方がいいんじゃないかしら？
ああ、そうだな。先生、ありがとうございます。早速ウルスラ病院に行ってみようかと思います。
それがいいでしょう。すみません、あまり力になれませんでしたね。
そんなことないですよ。神経科の話も教えてもらったし、それにキーヤが思い出した光景も何か手がかりになると思います。
暗くてでっかい場所ね。
なんか上の方がぼんやり光ってたかな。って音 して綺麗だけどちょっと怖かった。
確かに普通の場所ではなさそうですね。あなた方にエイドスの祝福を、キーヤさんに良き導きがあることを私も祈っております。
Alright, well, that was helpful.
さてと、次はウルスラ病院か。かなりの寄り道になるけど。なあキーヤ、疲れてないか？
全然平気。散歩って楽しいね。キーヤ歩くの大好き。
元気だな。
それじゃあ南口に行きましょうか。バスに乗ればそれほど時間は取られないでしょうし。
I skipped it by accident, guys. Sorry. That's alright. We know she was gonna say, let's go in her cute way. However, before that, there is another quest right in this same area. When we speak to Sister Marble. I don't think my Termathurgy can do much more for Kia's memories than this. The neurology department at St. Ursula's Hospital might be able to provide further details. I recommend consulting them next. St. Ursula's staff might be able to uncover more about Kia's condition. Okay, so maybe I might have to leave the building. As in, leave the whole area. We'll find out in a minute. Let's try again. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not yet, which is very odd. Hey, someone's coming. Oh, it's just you guys. Yo, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? Hello, you three. Are you head off somewhere? Sunday school at Crossbell Cathedral is about to begin. Ah, that's not too far away. You'll probably be fine on your own then. That being said, you all must live close to each other if you have Sunday school at the same time, right? I've gotten so caught up in playing with you and Zeit that I accidentally ended up skipping school. Psh, it's not like it's your fault. How could we refuse an invitation to play with a freaking giant wolf? Zeit's the cutest. Wait a second now. I don't think I've ever seen you around before. What's your name, girl? I'm not girl. I'm Kia. Kia, huh? My name's Henri. The energetic guy right here is named Ryu, and the shy girl over there is Momo. It's nice to meet you, Kia. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yo, we don't exactly have the time for this right now, do we? If we don't get along, Sister Marble is gonna destroy us. Ah, you're right. Sorry, Lloyd. You see, we gotta... You understand. Don't worry. Don't be late now, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. See you later. Goodbye. That's right, Sister Marble is still teaching Sunday school. Wait, did the residential district in the West Street always have classes at the same time? Ellie and I would have known each other for a while now if that were the case. I'm sure the school structure and scheduling has changed from when we were attending. They probably had to adjust quotas to match Crossbell's rapidly growing population. Huh, I had no idea. I guess that makes sense though. Hey Lloyd, are we still gonna go to the bus stop? Oh, you're right, I almost forgot. Let's be off then. So I believe I was supposed to meet those kids first. That's probably why. Let's try this again. Alright, round 3. Or technically 2, but... Tis what it is. Yep, it's changed now. Hello again. Oh my, hello again to you too, Kia. Did you forget something, Lloyd? No, actually. We happened to pass by the kids earlier and I think that made us a little curious. Is that so? Well, your timing couldn't be better. We were just about to begin Sunday school class right now. You know, maybe the guys planned for this to happen. Truth be told, I've been contemplating teaching the children about the CPD for quite a while now. Really now? Indeed. And I was thinking who better to teach about the CPD than the CPD itself? Would you care to be a guest lecturer? Guest lecturer? Me? Please, if you don't mind. Who better to inform the children about how the police operate than a police officer? I'm certain you'll be able to make it easy for the children to understand too. How about it? Would you join our lesson as a guest lecturer? Ooh, let's do it. You know what? I'd love to. Oh really? Thank you, Lloyd. I have no doubt the class will appreciate it. Are you sure about this, Lloyd? Teaching people isn't exactly the easiest thing to do, you know? Don't worry, I know. It's not like I agreed to do this without some semblance of a plan. It's rare to get the opportunity to tell people about how the police and justice system really work. Who knows? There could be a future CPD recruit sitting in this very room, just like me and Ellie once were. I see. That way of thinking is very much like you, Lloyd. We might have to put our trip to St. Ursula on hold for now. Are you okay with that, Kia? Uh-huh. I don't really get it, but if you want to do this lesson thingy, Lloyd, I'll cheer you on. Thanks a lot, Kia. If we're in agreement, would you mind stepping outside for a moment? I'll give you a brief outline on how to proceed with the lecture, alright? Of course, Sister Marble. Okay, let's see if I got everything. First, I'll give a broad, easy-to-understand explanation of what the CPD does. And then I'll move on to Q&A. That's at least the general plan, right? That should be perfect. I do have one suggestion, though. You do? What's that? Well, it's entirely up to you, but how about you have Kia attend the lesson as well? Kia? That's a wonderful idea, Sister Marble. Whoa, I can go to Lloyd's class too? Yes, of course. After all, it's right about your age when children get to start going to Sunday school, Kia. Wow, really? In that case, I'm definitely gonna go to Lloyd's class. I want to learn everything about you, Lloyd, and everyone else at the Triple S too. Ah, Kia. No backing out now, Lloyd. I thought she'd let you anyway. You're right about that. Kia, make sure to try to get along with the other kids, okay? Okay. I'll keep an eye on everything from the back of the classroom, okay? Do your best, Mr. Bannings. Talk about unfair. Hey, all I can do is try my best. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to teach these kids about the police. I don't plan to run away. That's the spirit. Now then, shall we begin? Listen up, class. Before we begin today's lesson, there's a new friend I would like to introduce you to. Kia, if you come forward. Hello, I'm Kia. Nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to meet you. There's the energetic greeting I was expecting. Kia, you may sit at any of the empty seats. I want that one. Hello, what's your name? Hello, I'm Momo. It's nice to meet you. This must be what a mother feels like watching her child go to school. Do your best, Kia. For today's lesson, we have a very special guest with us. Go right ahead. Okay then. Oh, I was trying not to get my hopes up, but heck yeah! I can't believe it. Hello everyone. I definitely see some familiar faces, but for those who don't know me, my name is Lloyd Bannings. I work as a police officer on active duty at the Crossbow Police Department, Special Support Section. The police? Ryu, you know them? The Special Support Section? Wait a minute, you were in the Crossbow Times that one time. Oh, I remember now. I skipped the article, but I saw that teeny tiny photo of you guys. Alright everyone, quiet down. I've been meaning to teach you all about Crossbow's police, so I'd asked Lloyd here to lead the lesson today. Make sure to pay extra close attention to him, okay? Okay. The floor is yours, Mr. Bannings. Right, just leave it to me, Sister Marble. Crap, I can already feel the butterflies in my stomach. You got this, Lloyd! Did you bring her along as a cheerleader? Cut it out, Ryu. Can't you see he's doing his best? Kia, class has started, so I'm gonna need you to refrain from outbursts, alright? Ah, boo. I cheered for you and everything. You know, I think I actually feel a little more relaxed now. Thanks, Kia. Class, ready to start? Lecture start. General police information. Choose the correct answers and lead the lesson toward a shining success. To start things off, I want to teach you all about what the police force as a whole actually is. In Crossbell State, there's a certain something that we aren't allowed to establish despite other countries doing so. To compensate for this certain something, we formed the Crossbell Guardian Force in the Crossbell Police Department where I work. And even though we aren't allowed to have one, this certain something is extremely important to any nation. This something being, which of the following is crucial to any nation but doesn't exist in Crossbell? Intelligence agency, a bracer guild. Military. A military. For example, the Erebonian Empire, which lies to our west, uses their military to prevent crime and protect their citizens, but in Crossbell, we don't have an active military, so those roles are divided between several different organizations. Among those is the CPD. It's our duty to carry out the investigation of crimes and, if we're lucky, prevent them from happening in the first place. That sounded like a pretty good summary to me. The CPD is split into multiple groups, or what we like to call divisions, and officers and police duties are divided among them. Different divisions are dispatched depending on the nature and severity of a case so that we can respond with the appropriate countermeasures. Among these departments, the division that most often deals with major crimes or international incidents is the Number 1, Investigative Division. 2nd, Investigative Division, Special Support Section. 1st, Investigative Division. For kidnappings, murders, and other large-scale cases, the CPD has to put only the best of the best detectives on the job. All of the force's lead detectives are gathered in what's known as the 1st Division. And we can't lose to them no matter how impressive they are. Every detective in the CPD is given an extremely important book called the Detective Notebook. In addition to doubling as our identification, it also has an even more important use for detectives. That would be to record progress of investigations, to substitute as an arrest warrant, to upload location data. Now it's to record. Recording our progress on a case, basically it's a special notepad just for us detectives. It helps us organize the current state of our cases, lets us jot down our thoughts, and even keep track of our business expenses. I'd be lost without mine, that's for sure. Nailed it. Similar to the Bracer Guild, the police force is equipped with the latest generation ordnance to use in combat scenarios. The police may not be combat specialists, but there are times when a fight can't be avoided, especially when we're tracking down criminals. Speaking of combat, battle ordnance have already gone through multiple versions since they were first invented, each generation adding brand new features. The battle ordnance we currently use are... Oh, hold on. I'm fairly certain it's 5th generation. 6th, 7th, it's not 7th, it's within 5th or 6th. 5th generation ordnance, otherwise known as Enigma Combat Ordnance. The special part of the generation is its portable comms feature, since it lets us contact fellow officers in emergencies. It's perfect for police work. That sounded right to me. There are quite a lot of different positions at the CPD, ranging from your standard police officer to detectives like me. That being said, we all work for Crossbell's sake. At first glance, you might not think those two roles are related, but you'd be surprised. All police work is rooted in one basic principle, and that's protecting Crossbell citizens, maintaining public order and compliance with state law, guarding against foreign nations, and preserving peace. I want to say number 2. Maintaining public order and compliance with state law. Of course, a large part of our work involves cracking down on criminals to ensure the general public don't have to worry about crime. Another important job of the police is to prevent crime before it happens by upholding the law and setting an example for the citizens. By doing so, we maintain the city's peace in the hopes of someday living in a world without crime. That, I'd say, is the CPD's mission statement. That came together nicely. And that's all from me. I hope at the very least you got a better understanding of how the police operate in Crossbell State. It might have been hard to follow at times, but did you manage to understand most of it? Class should be halfway finished. It was clear that he was nervous at first, but I think his teaching style covered that up nicely. I can see his skills used to pass the detective exam aren't just for show. Well then, class, does anyone have any questions for Mr. Bannings? He's very nice, so I'm sure he'd be more than happy to answer any you might have. Any question? Might be a bit much, isn't it? Let's see how this goes. Alright, general questions. Choose the correct out, same thing. To get to potentially dangerous questions. Well, does anyone have any questions? Me, pick me! Alright, what would you like to know? How do you become a police officer in the first place, Mr. Bannings? Not that I'd ever become one, though. Hey, Tamil, don't you think that's kind of rude? I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. You're basically asking if there's any special requirements to become one, right? Well, to become a police officer. Graduate the police academy, nothing particular. It's pretty much on par with passing the detective exam and graduate from the police academy. But that's only if you want to be a detective, so obviously you might want to just graduate from the police academy. You have to graduate from the police academy. By attending the academy, you'll learn everything you need to know about being on the force. However, as I previously mentioned, there are many different positions within the CPD. For example, if you want to pursue a career in detective work, there's a separate exam you have to pass in addition to the base curriculum. There are some examples, like my teammates who were able to join the force without attending the academy, but that's not the norm. That about sums it up. Gotcha. I'm still not going to join the police, but thanks for the answer, Mr. Bannings. Do you mind if I ask a question too? Sure, Anami, what is it? Well, we don't hear many details about big incidents that happen in Crossbell, so I just want to know how the SSS was able to solve the wolf attacks case. I've been wondering about it for a while. Oh, where the Mafia was misusing their warhounds throughout the state? If I remember correctly, the turning point in that particular case was the Triple S detective reasoning, the CGF backup, the White Wolf, well, definitely the White Wolf's assistance. I remember that. The White Wolf's assistance. Just when we were about to be done in by the Mafia's warhounds, a pack of White Wolves came to our rescue. And after that, Zeit, their leader, decided to come stay with us at the Triple S building. The sight of those wolves coming to our aid was one I doubt I'll ever forget. It's incredible. Zeit really is one of a kind, isn't he? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. Excuse me, Mr. Bannings, I have a question. Sure thing. What would you like to ask me? Do you remember when Ryu and Anmi got lost in the ground? It was a long time ago, I think. Where exactly was that place? Momo, don't remind everyone about that. You're gonna make us look bad. But you guys never tell me anything. That incident in the Geofront? Well, we found Ryu and Anri in the A sector. The Geofront's A sector. We found ourselves in trouble when monsters surrounded Ryu, but we were able to make it out safely with Arios' help. Yep, I feel like I covered that up correctly. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you for the story, Mr. Bannings. You're welcome. Any other questions? Pick me, I just came up with a good one. Go ahead, Ryu. I heard something about this a while ago, but is there some kind of big difference between the police and the Bracer Guild? Both of you guys beat up the bad guys, right? That's a tougher one. Well, yes, I'm sure everyone else is curious about this question too. If I were to pick one specific difference between the police and the Bracer Guild, it would be right to arrest, power to interfere with the government, and not much. No, obviously it's not 3. I would say the power to interfere with the government. It's somewhat difficult to explain, but Bracers follow what they call the Guild Code. And it's precisely because of that code that the Bracer Guild is given room to operate in most Zemirian countries. The Guild Code prevents Bracers from arresting individuals of military or political standing. Granted, if they suddenly started attacking innocent bystanders or something, they're able to make arrests then. And that's where they're different from us. We have the authority to place politicians and other officials under arrest, but... You sure about that? My dad's always telling me that the police are pathetic because they never arrest corrupt government people. Ryu, I told you already, you can't just say that out loud. He has a point. Up until now, our efforts haven't been enough, I'll admit it. And change may not be possible right this very second, but you can count on us to keep working towards being able to. Hey, you got my support. Here, I'll talk, Ryu. Well then, any more questions? I cannot read today, guys, I'm so sorry. We should have time for another. Lloyd, I have a question. Kia? And here I thought she was being surprisingly quiet. So, can I ask my question? Sure, go ahead. I want to know, why did you become a police officer? What the? I asked myself the same thing the first night I was assigned to the special support section, didn't I? You know, I think I have an answer now. Lloyd, is something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. I don't think this necessarily has a right answer. I just need to speak from the heart and tell them how I've grown from being a part of the special support section. The reason I became a police officer was to become strong, to protect everyone. To be honest, I'm not sure if I have the right words for this, but if I were to pick something, it'd probably be that I want to protect everyone. That includes friends and family, of course, but more specifically, the people of Crossbell, I guess. Maybe there's more to it than that. Sorry, Kia, I know that wasn't a very good answer. No problem, I liked it, because it told me something about you, Lloyd. You're really determined, aren't you? Yeah, you aren't wrong there. And with that, I think we wrap up our Q&A session of the lesson. Mr. Bannings, your assistance today was extremely helpful. Everyone make sure to tell him thanks, okay? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. My pleasure. I'll see you all later. Thank you for your help today, Lloyd. All the children seem to have a ball listening to your lesson. I sure hope so. Oh, there's no need to be so humble. It was an amazing, well thought out lesson. I even learned quite a bit myself. Remembering how small you used to be and seeing you teach like that has shown me how far you've come. That, above all else, was my favorite part of the lesson. I thought you were awesome, Lloyd. Best teacher ever. I didn't really understand anything you said, but it was still awesome. Okay. That lesson probably went over a lot of kids' heads, didn't it? I'm proud of you, Lloyd. I imagine the kids are a lot more familiar with the police now thanks to you and your excellent teaching. I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to share with the class. Once again, thank you. Now, there's still time left in my lesson, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Kia, if you would like, you are more than welcome to come to this Sunday school class whenever you can. I'm sure the other children will be overjoyed to have a new friend. Okie dokie. I'm kind of busy right now, but I promise I'll come again. It looks like Kia has really taken a shine to Sunday school. I can't wait. Oh, Lloyd, I would love for you to take this, a token of my gratitude. Oh, holy locket. Are you sure this is okay? Consider that thanks for giving such a great lesson while already being tied up. Please accept it. Well then, until next time. Alright, time to get back on track. We should make our way back to St. Ursula. Agreed. Shall we wait for the bus by the south exit? Yay, away we go! Alright, good to know. Alright, we took care of that, and now we can finally head on over to St. Ursula's. Before that, we're gonna super save. Alright everyone, this seems like a good stopping point for now. I'm going to end it all here for today. Thank you again for watching. If anything else, we will continue on the next one, and from there we'll head on over. Wow, today is a very hilarious day for me. But if anything else, guys, we're going to continue on and see it through with St. Ursula's Medical College School, and then, you know, continue on with the story. Hopefully make it to chapter 4.